this shift to hybrid looks quite different from a manager and organizational perspective than it does from an individual perspective. And, I am a rather unruly person. And so, I think in some ways I'm the last person you would expect to advocate that remote schedules should be determined by the manager. But the bottom line is, it really bothers me actually that so much of the conversation around hybrid is just talking about remote work as if it's some kind of, nice little convenience or benefit that you can offer your employees. And like everyone's just going to figure out hybrid based on, their personal childcare schedule. And, for us as an individual, of course, that would be lovely. But, if your division of home time and office time is just based on convenience, then why are you going to the office at all? There's no strategy about how you're spending your time at the office. The whole point of hybrid and frankly, the whole point of this new opening towards remote work should really be about organizations and individuals recognizing what's uniquely beneficial about time at the office and uniquely beneficial about time at home. And both at an individual and organizational level, we should be designing our working lives to take advantage of both. Time in the office with your colleagues, both for, building culture and relationship, but also for getting collaborative work done, for doing your one-on-ones, for having your team meetings, really cementing those working relationships, doing the brainstorming meetings. And then you have your days at home, which are for focused work, for writing, for drafting, for thinking, data analysis, anything that's hard to do when you're in a crowded office. And the only way to take advantage of both of those sets of benefits is if your days at the office are the same days as the rest of your team. So the hybrid schedule absolutely has to be designed at a team level with real thought about how we are going to balance the amount of time and the particular structure of time between remote work and office work. And then it's up to each of us as individuals to help support that process on our teams by looking at our own work. And actually, Bob and I have a piece today in the Harvard Business Review about how to look at your own work and analyze the amount that is solo versus collaborative, the amount that benefits from time in the office versus the amount that is more productive when you're tackling it at home. And your job right now, as your manager is thinking about how to bring people back to the office, is to get super clear on what your work looks like and what should be done at home and what should be done at the office so that you can provide that as information to your manager. But then as managers, we need to look at that information on our teams and decide, you know what, this is a team that needs to be in the office 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 4 days a week, whatever it is, and then set the schedule for the whole team, or you're going to miss the entire point of being in the office.